Okay, so this is my second time recording. I had recorded a whole video on like an update and realized I forgot to hit. No, I think I did hit record, but my phone wasn't recording because it was still uploading that last video. So anyhow, um, so to tell you, since the last time I recorded this video, remember when I told you about my van? So my van broke down, and I was about 50 miles out and the water pump went and tore up my belt. And fortunately, the engine wasn't destroyed from it, but it cost me $1,000 to fix it, just to repair. So it doesn't count the hotel I got for a couple days, and then the money I spent to go to Sacramento and go get my car. And then my car wasn't quite ready for me to commute every day. So I ended up spending about $400 on repairs of that. With the tow of my van, the cab to go 40 miles. Um, I finally signed up for Lyft and was able to cut that down. I had to get a hotel for a couple days. I mean, it was just a big disaster. So then I ended up renting a room, and so that's kind of what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the year. Even when I get my van back, I think I'm gonna keep this room. Even though I wanted to save all that money, but you know, I can't afford another situation like this to happen. So I think I'd rather have the peace of mind. Anyway, it did put a little dent in my savings, a small little dent, and to recuperate, I'm holding back from what I'm saving. So let me get this is I'm not really uh, one of these computer savvy guys, so I do everything in my notebook. You want to pause and take a look at that. This is my saving schedule for the year. You can see that whole page. So you see the amount that I'm planning to have saved February, by the end of February. Um, what happens is this contract that I'm working, a friend of mine is buying my business. He's buying most of my accounts from me, and he had offered to hire me. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to stay on a month with him, just to recuperate the money that I've spent in the last couple months, and then I'll start my retirement from there. So that's the reason why that thing goes on till February. But if you notice where I've highlighted, because what I'm doing is I'm saving $2,000 a pay period, right? So not counting the money that I make from my books. I have a couple of online businesses. I have an online martial arts instruction program, brings me about $400 a month. I've got a, another website where I sell books that I created by PDF. The whole blog is about that subject, and I sell the PDF. So I get a PayPal. I don't really make a ton of money off of it, but when I get orders, I'll just send them the PDF. So on that one, I think I sell like six different books, um, and a DVD. The DVD I sell for $55. Oh no, no, I'm sorry. The DVD is on another site. So altogether, I've got, oh my gosh, one, two, three, four, five. So I have five blogs. All of four of them are monetized, and the fifth blog is not. It's just not ready. But I do make an income from each of them, and that's not reflected here. Through my business, um, I consult with a couple of people. That one they pay me by PayPal, so that's not connected to this either. This is strictly my bank account. Um, and so the money that I make from my PayPal, that's kind of like what I use to, pay my child support, pay my, well, I don't have a car note anymore. I paid it off. Um, just my regular bills come out of that. And then what I make from this contract right here, this is like mine. And some money I send to my mom. Uh, some money I I have an old debt that I'm paying, and that's like a personal thing. I pay that, and then when all that is done, I put 2,000, no, 2,000 a month. Did I say it's 4,000 a month? I save 2,000 a pay period. Excuse me. But what I did for two pay periods was I only saved 1,000, and then after that I'm picking back up at 2,000 a pay period. So that will get me at 49,000 by February. And so just let you know that we are 3 months in, and I think already I'm up to like, sorry, I'm up to 7 grand that I have saved so far. So periodically I'll do a video like this, just to let you know where I'm at. And then I'm also putting aside a little bit of money from my other stuff. Um, I'm not really counting that. Some of it is in cash, and for security reasons, I don't want to say much about that. So we'll just leave that at that. So anyway, um, but there was another disaster that I had uh, in the Philippines. My mom was here visiting California. We left the property over there in the hands of two employees, two workers. One worker quit early on. So as soon as my mom left, she got another job and left. The other worker and his girlfriend broke in our houses and stole my mom's safe, took her money. Everything that was in that safe is gone. But it's a titanium safe. And some poor Filipino guy is not going to be able to get in that safe. He's been caught, and we put a ransom out. I don't mean a ransom, they call him reward. Put a reward out. So he got caught like less than a week later. Plus, his dumbass was posting shit on Facebook showing what he was buying, flat screens and all kind of stuff. So he got caught, but he won't tell us where the safe is. And the electronics and stuff, the gun that he got, we got most of that stuff back. But he won't say anything about the safe. And so anyway, my mom lost about $15,000. So my additional goal now in the next 7 months, that's what I got left. 7 months is to replace my mother's money in addition to saving my money. And so I have another business venture, and I've stepped up the activity on that. And so I started teaching martial arts to other martial artists, other martial art teachers, uh, through the internet, through videos just like this. They're like secret videos, and I've got 19 people on that right now, and so that money is being put aside to be given to my mom. So my goal is to save up as close to 15,000 as I can in December, and then present it to her. So that way, because I know she's really depressed about it, and we are, well, she'll be looking for dogs when I get to the Philippines. I think I want to breed dogs, and I figured because my baby boy is allergic to dogs, but he wouldn't be allergic to short-haired dogs like Dobermans. I think that's what I'm going to do. Security is a real big issue in the Philippines, so my goal is to breed Dobermans and add that to my list of businesses that I've got in the Philippines. Maybe I'll do a video on some of my goals. That's a good idea. All right, so I just want to give you that update, and we'll make another video.